What is going on, everybody? Let's talk about the energy for the week, which is all about nourishment and nourishing, caring. This is gate 27 in human design, in I Ching, and in astrology. This is Taurus, and in tarot, it is the Empress. And this energy is all about self care, responsibility, and caregiving. Lots of caring, giving to each other, caring for yourself. And in human design, this gate is located in the sacral, in the sacral, and it is going towards the spleen. So we talk about this energy, and this energy is here this week. Started a few days ago, and will be with us for a few more days. So if you feel more caring, or if you find yourself being in a more caring mood, or others are caring for you more this week, it could be why, because this is the main energy affecting us from the sun this week. So it said it's in its essence, and the way to activate this energy is to nurture yourself. So self care, taking care of yourself. You may need to go get that mani pedi, maybe go get that massage, or maybe you just need to relax and meditate and think about yourself more and be able to care about yourself. Because one of the things about caring and nurturing is that we typically, or a lot of times, think about caring as giving to others. But ultimately, if we all care for ourselves, one of the benefits of that is that no one needs to be cared for, and everyone is kind of automatically taken care of in that situation. So, one of the things we want to reflect on while this energy is present is how is caring and the values around caring adding to our community, adding to our families, and really how are we cultivating it to give to ourselves? And looking at what unique gifts we have around caring and how can we use those gifts to help our families and better all serve the community and serve the tribe. And recognizing that, you can also care too much, right? It may be self-sacrifice that we're giving out to people and making sure that, again, we're not taking care of ourselves so that in time when we may need taken care of because we're so exhausted, or we basically just given all of our energy to others. So when we think about this in its shadow form, or say all energies have a shadow or a side that we particularly try to stay out of, and you're not in your self-care, in your caring mood when I know it's really transactional view of your relationships, or am I giving the care and am I receiving enough back, right? So thinking about it in that way, and another way that we can be in shadow is being selfish when we can give that energy. We've done that self care for ourselves to be in a position to help others, but for some reason, we may not want to give it, feeling that they may not accept what we have to give them, or it's not of any use, which, that's not for us to judge. It's more for us to give out of a place of giving, of caring, and letting the universe decide how others take our, our caring. And another way to really heal the shadow or come out of the shadow energy is look at our past wounds around caring, where we care for it as children growing up. Was there some relationship where we felt that we weren't cared for, or were there, a situation where we may have been caring for others at a young age, but not caring for ourselves, taking care of younger siblings, younger cousins, or even maybe even having to take care of older family at a young age, never getting that time to focus on caring for ourselves. So in human design, this energy is located, how you doing, in the sacral, and it's reaching up towards the spleen, and it's again about our ability to nurture others, nurture ourselves in our communities and in our tribes, and the importance of using self-care for a strong support system within our community. It's part of the tribal defense circuit. So when you think about caring and defense, well, typically someone needs taken care of because they're in a situation where things may not be going well for them, where they may be on the downside, or they may have experienced some bad luck, or maybe in bad health, and they're looking for a system. And offering support, offering caring, is how we use that system to help each other out. And we have to make sure that we're balancing, the self-nourishment and the nourishment of others. And the best way to support the tribe in this manner is to trust in interconnectedness of ourselves with everyone. And when we think about interconnectedness, that also leads to, what is the legacy that we have? What's the legacy that we want to leave? And how are we preserving the rules or the values of caring? How are we preserving those so that they continue in the community? So to transmute this energy from a shadow to a more active and positive energy, we want to practice generosity, and make sure that we limit our self-indulgence, which kind of leads us to distrust in our shadow, and transmute the selfishness into unconditional love. Right? We, as a community, love is what kind of holds us together as a human species. Love for each other, love for our families. If we didn't really have that love, things would be pretty chaotic. So as we kind of wrap up, to talk about how we want to activate this energy, or how do we bring this energy into abundance, we're talking about practicing self-care and engaging in random acts of kindness, helping people out, being able to care for ourselves first before we have the energy to care for others, and make sure that the energy we are giving is energy that we have, because there's nothing worse than giving other people your energy when you may need that energy for yourself. Definitely something I went through for years. We're off to go to school, get a good job, yada yada yada. Did all that, and I've come to learn that pretty much anything that I do well. I'm willing to put in the work, and I have the ability to concentrate and be very still on pretty much anything I put my mind to. Well, for years and years, I always put my mind to doing things that, frankly, that I kind of wanted to do, but in the end was more so other people, i.e. jobs, right? You're going to work, unless it's a startup or your own business, you have goals within the company you work for, but there's an overall goal, and that goal sometimes may or may not include you. So one of the things I've had to make sure that I'm doing now, that I have to make sure I've learned through my human design, is that I have to care for me first, and I have to make sure that that energy is going to things that I love, that I have a passion for, and not give it away to others, because if I do, I'm going to be tired, I'm going to be exhausted, I'm going to be stressed, I'm going to have anxiety, because I'm trying to do all these things, including the things that I desire for myself, in addition to trying to fulfill the needs and desires of some other entity That could be a person, a company, community org, whatever it is. So I'm very much so in my energy of caring for myself. I'm doing these videos talking about human design. It's part of that. I have the energy, the desire to do these things, and they help me care for myself, helps me learn more about how to direct my life, direct my energy to the things that I desire and that I'm more aligned with who I am and what I want to be, who I want to be, the kind of family man I want to be, and even the fact that I and love family, and family is a big part of my design as well. So, kind of wrapping up gate 27, nurturing or being nurtured. It's all about caregiving, all about our self-care, taking care of the community by taking care of ourselves and having the energy to do it for others, and also embracing the flow of living, and again, just emphasizing the self-care. Moral of the story: self-care, right? And making sure that once we are caring for ourselves and doing that correctly, things fall into place. We're able to care for others, and we are able to care for the community. All right, I think that is it for gate 27. I'll see y'all later.